Oh my god, you can tell I'm excited because I have just seen episode 1 of season 9 of Smallville. Oh my fucking god. Wow. Where do I start? I don't know. Oh, Jesus. So, what do we know already? John Corbin's in town, who's going to become Metallo, so we'll be seeing what happens to him in the next episode. Lois has just arrived back into Metropolis. She's been away for 3 weeks. We know that she's been to the future. She cannot remember. Oliver is driving himself downhill again with drinking and is fighting in doing cage fights basically in unlicensed areas. We've got Chloe, who has now got her place that Jimmy bought for her for her wedding present. She's now working alongside Dr. Emil Hamilton. So she's pretty much set herself up as the Watchtower. What else have we found? Clark has finally taken on his Kryptonian heritage and is embracing his destiny, doing all the training from taking the training from Jor-El. So much is happening. Major Zod. Oh my god, Major Zod is... Callum Blue plays Major Zod. Fantastic. What a good start from him. And did you see the way his disciples kneeled? Seriously. I mean, that's what you call a power trip and a half. It was just amazing. Just seeing them just get down on their knees and then just sit in that position. It's like, yeah, he's feeling the power. He's feeling the power. But what we actually find is Major Zod and everybody else that have come out of the purple orb, rather, they don't have any powers. They're just not. They don't have any abilities whatsoever, and they're trying to find out why. A couple of the disciples are questioning Zod's leadership. You know, what are they doing on Earth? Why? How did they get there? This, that, and the other. They know that Kandor was about to be put into a bottled city, because in the comics Kandor is shrunk by Brainiac and is preserved in the bottle. So whether that's the case in Smallville, I don't know, but they believe that they were in Kandor and somehow they've ended up elsewhere, but they want to know how that's happened. But Zod, as far as we know, well, as far as Tess is even concerned, doesn't know how they've got there, how many of them there actually are altogether. Just to move on to the side as well, the woman who comes back from the future as well and has a fight with Lois, who then has a fight with Clark, well, we actually find out that this is where it's going to get really interesting. This is where it got confusing for me. Now, she's from the future, and when Clark was fighting her, he noticed that she was wearing a watch that was identical to his dad's. It's not just that it's identical, it is actually his dad's watch. Now, he took it off her, pulled out his own, looked at the time and was like, well, hang on, this one's exactly a year ahead of mine. Same time, but 1 year ahead into the future. And Clark's thinking, how's that possible? She then says, you gave it to me. And I was sitting there thinking, what? Huh? How? When? Where? So what I've actually noticed is that during the scene where Zod's army are all kneeling down to him, we actually see the same woman that was fighting Clark. The mind boggles. That's all I'm going to say. The mind boggles. Now here's a question for you all. Now, Clark says to Chloe after he's had the fight with the woman that he's got a year to figure out who she is. Now, in terms of Smallville, is that a year as in next year, September 25th, or as in how many episodes they're going to be for season 9, so basically till the end of season 9, the last episode? Is that when he's going to find out who she is and, you know, what her role is and how he was able to give her the watch in the first place? Answers on a postcard, please. My feelings for this episode are immense. Clark's training in particular, I love the shot of him standing at the top of Statue of Liberty and then plummeting down towards the earth as if he was going to fly. we didn't actually see him fly. All we saw was him going down, and then before anything else could happen, I'm sitting there going, go on son, go on, move, fly, do something. I was literally wetting my pants when that happened. That's all I can say. Oh my fucking god. So much is going on already, and it's only the first episode. But this is the platform now. This episode is the platform for the rest of the season, and I feel that every episode is now just going to get better and better and better. I'm impressed. That's all I'm going to say. Lois, obviously, when she came back from the future, she thought she had blacked out from when she picked up the ring to when she arrived back into Metropolis. Because when she arrived back in Metropolis, she's on the train, and that's when the other woman comes on, the Kryptonian woman, to attack her, and then the train derails, and then obviously Clark saves the train. But Lois is thinking, oh shit, I'm going to miss the Blur's phone call. So she runs to the phone booth. She's about 5 minutes late, not realising that she's actually more than 5 minutes late. She's actually 3 weeks and 5 minutes late. So for her, she cannot remember the past, what's happened, where she's been in the past 3 weeks. But right towards the episode, she has a flashback, and I'm going to show that flashback at the end of this video. All I can say is brilliant start. All the characters are doing well. As I say, there was a test between Chloe and Clark's loyalty. Their friendship was tested, where Chloe basically asked Clark if he could go back in time and save Jimmy. Clark refused, basically stating, the last time I did that, my father died. You know, I am not a god, I'm not going to do that. It's that simple. And fair play to the guy. He now understands the virtues and the responsibilities that he's having to take on, that he does not feel the need to correct certain mistakes in order to better himself or to change certain destinies. Like he said, if he had gone back, it would have changed the destiny. You know, Chloe couldn't understand that. She just wanted Jimmy back, which is understandable on her part. But Clark's now taken on his Kryptonian heritage and is now pretty much no longer human. So there you have it, people. Smallville Season 9 Episode 1, titled Saviour. Fantastic, brilliant, and wow, I can't wait for Episode 2 now. I cannot wait. So that's it from me. As I say, enjoy the flashbacks from Lois, and leave your comments below, and also subscribe and rate as well. Night.